Alright, Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah, okay, or formerly known as Azariah from the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Hakodash. Okay, and I didn't change my name. I just started to pronounce it in the Paleo Hebrew. That's how you actually pronounce it. You know, Isaiah, meaning Yahweh have helped. Okay, so I just wanted to go into a quick lesson. Basically, Apostle Ramlive did a lesson going into, just basically touching again on this daily edification that came out through the Spirit. And going through what the Scripture said. And addressing some different things. And I just had a few precepts, Lord willing, to land back and to just kind of further show, the mindset to be in, okay? So just, like I said, a few precepts. I'm going to start here at Lamentations 2 and 19. I was going through the scriptures. I was listening to the scriptures, and then when I heard this, I had to grab it and kind of sparked the lesson. Okay, so Lamentations 2:19 says, "Arise, cry out in the night. In the beginning of the watches, pour out thine heart like water before the face of the Most High." So it says, arise and cry out in the night. And you see brothers do that, You'll see a stream 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean? Or a video getting posted at all hours of the night. Like the scriptures say, their line have gone out into the ends of the earth, okay? Through this unicorn, okay, the internet, doing all the heavy lifting, okay? This word has spread across the four corners of the earth, all right? And it's going out at all times of the night, man. You might see the brothers out in Australia be live, or, different brothers, man, at all different times during the day, okay? All right, verse 19 again. "Arise, cry out in the night. In the beginning of the watches, pour out thine heart like water before the face of the Most High." So in the beginning of the watches, in the middle of the night, lift up thine hands toward him for the, really I just wanted the first part, okay? But it says, lift up thy hands toward him for the life of thy young children that faint for hunger in the top of every street, okay? All right, so, of course there's physical hunger that happens, okay? But this is more so, I'm looking at it as a spiritual aspect, okay? Because what Yahweh Shai said, "If lovest thou me, feed my sheep," right? And so how do we feed the sheep? Well, with the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we've been given a portion and we spread it out and we feed the elect, okay? So that's all the exhortation is about, okay? And that's a beautiful thing, okay? That's how you show Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that you love them, okay? So let's get another precept. I got a few precepts lined up. Probably just gonna hit them, just run through them real quick. Psalms 143. Okay. Psalms 143 and start at verse 5. "I remember the days of old. I meditate on all thy works. I muse on the work of thy hands. Okay. I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee as a thirsty land, Selah." Okay, so he's saying here, which this was a Psalm of David. Okay, so he's saying that he's meditating constantly on the Most High, and his soul is thirsting after the Most High, after the Most High's righteousness. Okay, let's get another precept. Okay, Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55. Starting at verse 1, it says, "Ho, every one that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price." Okay, and this is going into this truth, man, because the scriptures say, "Freely have you received, freely shall you give." So, this is what we do with the talents that the Most High has given us. We give them freely. You ain't got to come on these videos. You ain't got to, unless sometimes I'll use a clip, or brothers may use a clip, and the owner of the clip may force the clips ads to be placed on the video, and you might have to watch through an advertisement but for the most part of our videos, you ain't got to go through all that. You don't have to, wait and for our revenues, what I'm saying, to be paid. Different brothers may want to give tithes and donations or whatever through the Spirit, but it's not a requirement for you to come get edified. Okay. Verse 2, Isaiah 55:2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. See, this is talking about spiritual food. It said, let your soul delight itself, And how do you receive of this meal? Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. Okay, so this is how you fill your soul with, delight your soul in fatness, so to speak, is by inclining your ear into the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So let's go to the next precept. All right, so the next one is Isaiah 44. Isaiah 44. I'm going to start at verse 1, and then I'm going to jump the verse down to another verse. It says, Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Okay? And jump to verse 8, it says, Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee? Wait a minute. This may be the wrong one. Oh, wait, it's a lot. Thus saith the Most High, verse 2. Thus saith the Most High that formed thee, that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Yeshurun, or Yasharon, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring. Okay? And so how's the Most High doing that? Okay? Through his servants, the prophets. He's pouring out the Spirit. Okay? And like in Ezekiel, I believe it's 37, it talks about the dry bones. He says, go preach unto these dry bones that they may live. And that's how we pushing that water out. Okay? Pouring that water onto these dry bones, the dry ground. Okay? And pouring that blessing. The Lord's poured the blessing upon the seed of Israel, man. To do that. It's a lot. Yeah, I thought that was the one where I skipped. I got one later where I skipped down. Anyway, let's go to the book of Revelation. Revelation 22. Revelation 22:17 says, And the Spirit and the bride say, Come, and let him that heareth say, Come, and let him that is athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. You see? So that's what it is, You don't have to pay for this wisdom and knowledge, If Yahweh Shem Yahushua has put it in your lot that you will be able to receive the words that are being preached, well, come and get them. They're here for you. That they may feed your soul, man. Matthew 25. Let's go there. Matthew 25. Starting at verse 35. Yeah, wait, it's a lot. Matthew 25:35 says, Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father. Oh, Salat. 30, that was 34. For I was an hungered. I can keep reading. Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, so let's just explain that briefly, okay? So these different things can all be done spiritually, you see? Spiritually, you can feed someone. Spiritually, you can give them drink, because this knowledge is likened unto wine and meat and bread, okay? We take people in, as far as, it's different levels to it. There's physical things that happen and spiritual things. Naked and ye clothed me, meaning we gave you your identity. You know, sick and ye visited me. Came. I was in prison and ye came unto me. There's spiritual ways to do all of these things. You know. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? So what's one way that you could do these things and not know? Okay, well, you put the videos out and you never know who's edified by them. Somebody comes across the video and you don't know how that may affect them or change them for the better or inspire them, But you planting the seed. Okay, somebody else is watering, but the Most High is giving the increase, right? Okay. Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Okay? So that was that precept. Let's move on to the next one. So that, like I said, that's one way that can be done is by these videos, man. Because once you put it out there, you can't control who's watching it. You don't know who's gonna come across it or how they may be edified. So you just gotta put it out there, man. Plant them seeds and see what springs up. Psalms 42. Psalms 42 and 1. So this is the one where I'm gonna skip. It says, to the chief musician Maskil, for the sons of Korah, as the hart panteth after the water brooks, so panteth my soul after thee, O power, okay, O Lord. So, the word heart here is H-A-R-T, which is talking about a deer, okay. So as the deer panteth after the brooks of water, so panteth my soul after thee. So his soul desires the Most High. So let's skip down to verse 8, right? It says, yet Yahweh will command his loving kindness in the daytime, and in the night his song shall be with me, and my prayer unto the power of my life. Okay? So in his loving kindness, okay, this word being pushed out, you could catch it in the daytime, and you could hear this new song even in the nighttime. You see? Right? So let's move forward. Next precept. And I'm just going to boom, bam, for the most part, go through these. I got a few more. Psalm 63. Psalm 63 and 1 says, a psalm of David when he was in the wilderness of Judah. O power, thou art my power. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is. You see? So, this says he was actually in the wilderness. Some of this may have been, physical, but it says literally, my soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is. So that, the words of the Most High wasn't going through that land. Okay. The truth wasn't there. All right. And there's going to come a time where you can't find the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So you better get it while you can. Okay. Let's go to John, book of John, chapter 4. John 4, starting at verse 10. It says, Yahushua answered and said unto her, if thou knewest the gift of the Most High, and who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink, thou would have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. The woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Yahushua answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. And what the scriptures say, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, from his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay? All right? So, of course, that goes to the Israelites. Okay? That's who that's talking to. And this lady, she was a heathen. So Jeremiah 3 and 15. That's gonna be the next precept. Then I got one more. The Lord willing, this is edifying. Let's see here, Jeremiah 3. And go to verse 15, which says, "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding." Okay? And so that's what's happening right now. The Most High is feeding you with knowledge and understanding, okay, with the men that He have chosen out here, all right? Which is starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down, okay? Those are the men that the Most High have set up to feed you with knowledge and wisdom according to the Most High's own heart and His truth, okay? And His truth. Psalm 22 and then 26, and that'll be it right there, Lord willing. Psalm 22. Alright, Psalms 22 and 26 says, scroll down, wait, Salak. That's Psalms 26. Psalm 22 and 26. "The meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise Yahweh that seek Him. Your heart shall live forever." Okay? So the meek shall eat and be satisfied. Okay? Seek meat to seek righteousness. It may be that you will be hid in the day of Yahweh Power's judgment. Okay? So if you seek it for the Most High, okay, the truth is out there, especially right now. Okay? And you shall eat and be satisfied, man. Okay? Because you can find the law, statutes, and commandments, the true breakdowns of the scriptures, okay, on YouTube and on the highways and byways. Okay, but there will come a time our enemy is pushing for that won't be so. So, hey, this is a real quick one. Hey, Lord willing, that was edifying. You know, this edification, this food has to go out on a daily basis, and the Most High has a righteous buffet set up. Okay, so if you're hungry, grab you a plate, man. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.